Observe these carefully. What do you notice the difference between them? Yes, there seems to be form bending in the pencil. Then, what could be the reason for this? To answer this question, we need to understand the phenomenon of refraction of light. So today we are going to learn about refraction of light. What is light? Light is a part of electromagnetic spectrum which is considered as visible to human eye. Then what is refraction of light? The process of changing speed at an interface when light travels from one medium to another, resulting in a change in direction, is called refraction of light. Let us understand this definition.
Take two transparent or partially transparent media as 1 and 2.
This is the interface between two media. Let us take a light ray from medium 1 is incident on the interface. Then that incident ray changes its direction at an interface when enter into the second medium. For more clarity, let us observe an activity. According to Fermat's principle, the light ray always travels between 2 points in a path which needs the shortest possible time to cover. By careful observing the path of the ray, it is clear that the ray changes its direction at the interface separating the two media, that is, water and air. This is possible only if the speed of light changes at interface of two media. Thus, we can conclude that the speed of light changes when light propagates from one medium to another medium. Which objects allow to pass the light ray through them? Yes, transparent or partially transparent objects are allowed to pass the light ray. Let us take two transparent media and observe how will be the refraction occur. Let us observe, light travels in a straight line in the first medium, that is in air, as well as light travels in a straight line in the second medium, that is in water. Although light ray travels in a straight line in both media, but if it coming from the air and entering into the water, there is form a bending. This bending of light ray at interface is called refraction of light. This is the interface of two media. It is the ray which is incidenting at a particular point on the interface. Let us assume this is the normal to the interface at particular incident point, and now this is the refracted ray enter into the second medium from the incident point. This is the angle from normal to the incident ray called angle of incidence, and this is the angle from normal to the refracted ray called angle of refraction. We clearly noticed that when the refraction is done from air to water, the angle of refraction is lesser than the angle of incidence. But why? According to light, water is optically denser than air. So here, water is called denser medium and air is called rarer medium. This refraction is possible in two cases. If the light ray travels from rarer to denser medium and denser to rarer medium. Let us observe the refraction of light from rarer to denser medium. The angle of refraction is lesser than the angle of incidence. That is, angle R is less than angle I. If the light travels from denser to rarer medium, then angle of refraction is more than the angle of incidence. That is, angle R is greater than angle I. The speed of light decreases when increase the density of medium. So, the speed of light ray in air decreases when enter into the water. So, it causes a change in the direction or bending of the light ray. This change in direction is expressed in terms of refractive index. The ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in the medium is defined as refractive index n. It is called absolute refractive index. So n is equal to C by V. The refractive index of a medium n1 with respect to another medium n2 is called relative refractive index, and it is defined as the ratio of speed of light in the first medium to that of second medium. It is represented by n21. n21 is equal to V1 by V2 or n21 is equal to n2 by n1. This refractive index is equal to the ratio of sine of the angles I and R. This is called Snell's law. n21 is equal to n2 by n1, that is equal to sin I by sin R, or n1 sin I is equal to n2 sin R. Laws of refraction. The incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal lie in the same plane. During refraction, light follows Snell's law, that is n1 sin I is equal to n2 sin R. We know that if a light ray travels from one medium to another medium, it is called refraction of light. Observe this. Is this light ray refracted from denser to rarer medium? No, this light ray gets reflected into the denser medium again.
Then, what is this phenomenon? This is total internal reflection.
Click this video to know about total internal reflection.